What's up everybody, Mike Lynds here. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do what we would call like an active rest day. So if you're in show prep and it's your rest day or day off and you're coming in to do cardio, core, maybe body parts that you haven't really hit hard, forearms is one of those ones that really get neglected as calves, but core is one of those ones you can hit definitely on a rest day. There's three main movements for the forearm. There's grip, then there's rotational upwards and inwards, and there's rotational reverse, okay? So the first one is just basically like you're holding it like you're gonna do a concentration curl, but all you're doing is holding and you're gripping. You're rolling all the way down, letting it dangle, and up. Obviously you'd use a heavy enough weight that it's gonna activate your forearm. I'm just demonstrating with this little one today. And really for this, sets and reps, 3 sets. In rep range, you're just gonna go until you start to fail, because forearms are one of those ones you really can't signify with reps, because it's something that you're gonna use every day. Same with abs. There's no real rep range for it. The next one's gonna be, you're gonna let it kind of sit on your thigh here and let it dangle. And all you're gonna do is grip and curl up. All the way back down, curl up. Okay, last one. So just turn over your hand here, and I go up. All right, so those are the 3 exercises for your forearms. Now we're gonna move on to core. We've got hanging abs right now, or leg raises, whichever ones you wanna call them. So a lot of people, what they do here is they jam their hands into here. If you're strong enough, what I like to do is just basically hold yourself up with here where your hands are crossed. So the whole thing with this is you're controlling the weight, so you're not just kind of swinging up and swinging down. And if I was doing this hanging, that's what a lot of people have an issue with, is they're using momentum. And you can actually tell that when they're on the way down and their body's coming forward or they're swinging with it. So I use my hands as indicators, so I'm bringing my knees up to hit my hands, and I'm slowly putting them back down again. So there's always tension on that ab. And I'll demonstrate that again. So holding myself up to here, down, up to here, control. What I mean by swinging is they kind of do this. And there's no real control. I'm just swinging my legs up and down. There's nothing really being activated there. I'm only at one side of the rep as I'm coming up. I'm feeling that kind of flexion, but I'm not feeling basically the negative part of the rep, which is one of the most crucial actually. So you want to feel that stretch on the way down. So nice and slow on the way down, feel that full stretch. Come on up and feel that flexion. So this is hanging abs. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do ab ball crunch. This is if the cables are being used or stuff like that. So this is just a quick and easy way to get your core activated. So what you're gonna do is a lot of people would start right here. And this is where the issue is you're not giving yourself any tension at all. So if you're gonna use an ab ball, what you're gonna do is you're actually gonna rotate yourself back till you feel like you're gonna actually fall backwards. So now all your upper body weight is sitting on here. So you should feel a stretch right away before you even start. So then what you're gonna do is you can put your hands here to feel if that activates, and you're just gonna curl up until your shoulder blades come off the ball. But make sure you go all the way back and you feel that stretch before you start the next rep. Don't just stay up in this kind of momentum up in here, all the way down, all the way up. And then sets and rests for this is basically you just go until you can't. Sets, you can just stick with 3. And then when you're done that, come back to the stretch, hold it, and to get yourself back up again, all you do is you can rotate back this way and then push with your feet and sit back up again. It makes it super easy. So a lot of people complicate this, and I don't know what they do, but they just can't get up off the ball. So it's just literally, it's almost like you're pulling the floor, your bum and your heels together, and then you're pushing your bum away from your feet. So it's like a leg curl and a leg extension to get yourself on that ball. Then once you're here, you just kind of rotate back to feel the stretch. And then to get yourself back up again, what you're gonna do is you're gonna push your feet into the floor and push yourself away. And you just back up. We're gonna finish off the forearms and cardio active rest day with lower back. So this is one of those exercises where it gets very complicated on what you're trying to achieve. So right now what I'm trying to focus on is my lower back, not my glutes. So I am gonna do one part of it to maximize my glutes. And realistically, if I was doing it pre-contest, I would use a band. I wouldn't use weight. So I wouldn't be holding the dumbbell, I wouldn't be holding the plate or anything like that. If you're training glutes, I understand. But we're right now just trying to focus on my core, which is my lower back. So when I get into this, I'm gonna angle my feet away from each other. So everything's nice and tight. I'm gonna come all the way down, and then I'm coming up. And I'm flexing my glutes. And once I get to the point where my glutes feel like they're starting to get pumped up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up, hands across the chest, and you're actually gonna think curving your spine, so crunch. So what I'm doing is I'm crunching, and I'm straightening. Crunching, straightening. But notice I'm still upright. I'm not starting to bend over like this. I'm staying up here, so crunch, straight, crunch, straight. So the purpose in that, if you actually think about the spinal erectors, its whole job is to straighten the spine. So if you have your abs in front, your spinal erectors in the back, your abs curl the spine, your spinal erectors straighten the spine. So where we tired out the abs already with the ab ball crunch and the leg raises, or you could do the cable crunch if the ab ball is taken. Then once we get to this, the front's already tired. So to really activate the back, you have to isolate it. So get rid of the major mover, which is the glutes, get them tired out a little bit, and then you stay in that upright position. Curl, straighten, curl, straighten. And that's just within 5 reps, your lower back is gonna be burning. And that is the best way to activate your lower back, isolate it by itself. So that is your active core rest day. Then you jump on your cardio, get whatever cardio you're gonna do. So the treadmill, bike, step mill, whatever you're gonna do. But that is your active rest day.